What if you never gave up? Imagine where you'd be. That one question haunted Ravi as he stood at the edge of a bridge at midnight. He wasn't there to jump, but he wasn't sure why he shouldn't either. Rain fell, cars passed, no one noticed him. I've tried everything. Maybe this just isn't meant for me. What if this is just the beginning? Ravi's father died when he was 19. No insurance, no savings, just debt and responsibility. His mother had diabetes and heart complications. His younger sister was in school. He was the eldest, and expected to carry everything. He dropped out of college, worked as a delivery guy in the day, data entry at night, and on weekends he helped at a garage. His dream? To build an online platform to teach underprivileged kids. People laughed. You can't even fix your own life, stop chasing fantasies. But he held on to that dream, quietly. Every night before sleeping he'd sketch the logo of his dream company in a torn notebook, the weight of responsibility pressed down on his shoulders like a mountain, but somewhere deep inside that flame of hope still flickered. One day, his bike broke down. He was fired for late delivery. That same week he found out his mother needed surgery. His bank account showed rupees 81. He didn't cry, he just sat in silence, empty, numb. You only rise once you hit bottom. So he did what many don't. He got up. This was the part no one talks about. The sleepless nights, the fear of failure, the shame of being laughed at by relatives, the loneliness of choosing growth over gossip. Ravi woke up every day at 4 a.m., learned skills, Canva, SEO, YouTube content creation. He'd borrow phones from friends to record, then return them. While others slept, he studied. While others partied, he practiced. While others complained, he created. He recorded his first course on an old laptop with a cracked mic. It took 11 tries, 72 hours, 0 views on upload. Still, he posted the next day. And the next. He stopped showing up at family functions. He's wasting his life on YouTube nonsense, but they didn't see the grind. They didn't see the silent warrior. Every rejection was a redirection. Every failure was a lesson. Every setback was a setup for a comeback. Slowly, momentum began. One stranger commented, "Thank you, I needed this." Then one subscriber, then Rs99 from a course sale. He reinvested every single rupee. Instead of buying clothes, he bought a better mic. Instead of Netflix, he studied copywriting. He wasn't chasing success. He was chasing better. That first Rs99 wasn't just money, it was validation. It was proof that his dream wasn't just a fantasy. There were setbacks, YouTube copyright strikes, power cuts, even illnesses. I won't stop. Even if I move an inch a day, I will not quit. Progress isn't always about giant leaps. Sometimes it's about tiny steps taken consistently. Sometimes it's about showing up when you don't feel like it. Sometimes it's about believing in yourself when nobody else does. The universe tests your commitment before it rewards your consistency. He created his second course, Learn Digital Skills with RSO Budget. He sold 17 copies, earned RS1 683, but more importantly, 17 people trusted him. He built a private group, mentored 5 students for free. They succeeded. One of them earned their first freelance income within 2 weeks. The impact is greater than income. And when you chase impact, income follows. Success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. Just when things were steady, a betrayal shook him. A close friend he had helped plagiarized his course. Another friend called him selfish for not attending his wedding. He felt alone again, this time deeper. One night he typed a resignation letter to life. Maybe I'm not meant to do this. But before he hit send, a message came. Sir, I was about to give up on life. Your video stopped me. Thank you. He cried. But this time, it was gratitude. If I gave up, that person would have lost hope too. He closed the laptop, got up, and returned stronger. Sometimes your purpose isn't about you. Sometimes it's about the lives you're meant to touch. Sometimes it's about being the light that guides others through their darkness. Your pain has a purpose. Your struggle has a story. Your journey has a reason. He stopped chasing perfection. He started chasing progress. His mantra became, 1 upload a day, 1 improvement a week, 1 breakthrough a year. He embraced failure. He even pinned hate comments and replied with kindness, "Thanks for the feedback. I'll get better." Soon the haters disappeared. The learners multiplied. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Excellence is a journey, not a destination. Then it happened. His video, How I Turned Rs81 into a 6-figure income, went viral. 1.2 million views in a week, 50K subscribers, brands reached out, he rejected most, he stayed grounded, he scaled his platform, created a scholarship fund for 100 students, all while still living in the same one-room flat. Because I want to remember how it all started. Success without humility is just arrogance in disguise. Today, Ravi isn't just a content creator, he's a mentor, a leader, a movement. His journey has impacted over 200,000 students. Many now earn more than he does. His mother recovered after surgery. His sister is now pursuing her MBA. And him? He still wakes up at 4 a.m., still creates, still mentors, because when you rise, you bring others with you. True success is measured not by what you achieve, but by how many lives you elevate. So, I ask you again, what if you never gave up? Where would you be? If you just kept going for one more day? Don't look for motivation. Look for movement. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Take the imperfect step. Don't quit today. Because tomorrow might be the day your life changes. Your future self is watching, and they're whispering, "Thank you for not giving up on me." You see, Ravi's story isn't just about success, it's about transformation. Every single day, millions of people stand at their own bridge. What separates those who make it from those who don't isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's the decision to take one more step when your legs are tired. The battles that matter most are fought in silence. Ravi fought those battles every single day. But here's what he discovered. Your greatest enemy isn't external, it's internal. When Ravi had Rs81 in his bank account, he had a choice. He chose to believe in a future that didn't exist yet. He chose to bet on himself when the odds were stacked against him. That's not just courage, that's faith. Every setback became his teacher. Every failure became his mentor. When his bike broke down, he learned the value of reliability. When he was fired, he learned the importance of excellence. The University of Struggle doesn't give you a degree. It gives you something better. It gives you character. It gives you resilience. Ravi understood something that most people miss. Success isn't about massive action taken once. It's about small actions taken consistently over time. One video a day doesn't seem like much, but over a year, that's 365 videos. Over 2 years, that's 730 videos, each one building on the last, each one reaching someone new, each one creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond what you can see. Consistency is the mother of mastery. Persistence is the father of breakthrough. When you decide to change your life, you often have to change your circle. Ravi learned this the hard way. Old friends didn't understand his new priorities. Family members questioned his choices. People who used to support him started to doubt him. This is the loneliness of leadership. This is the price of growth. This is what happens when you decide to become more than what others expect you to be. But in that loneliness, he found something precious. Himself, his true self, his authentic self, his unstoppable self. When that first stranger commented, "Thank you, I needed this," something shifted in Ravi's universe. He realized that his pain had purpose, his struggle had meaning, his journey had value beyond his own life. That comment wasn't just feedback, it was confirmation. Confirmation that he was on the right path. Confirmation that his message mattered. Confirmation that his mission was bigger than his circumstances. Sometimes all you need is one person to believe in what you're doing to keep going. While others his age were buying the latest phones and clothes, Ravi was buying his future. Every rupee earned went back into his growth. Better equipment, better skills, better content. He understood the difference between spending and investing. Spending gives you temporary pleasure. Investing gives you permanent progress. He was willing to live like others wouldn't, so he could eventually live like others couldn't. The price of discipline weighs ounces. The price of regret weighs tons. When Ravi started mentoring others for free, something magical happened. His own skills multiplied. Teaching forced him to clarify his thoughts. Helping others forced him to refine his methods. Giving freely forced him to receive abundantly. This is the paradox of success. The more you give away, the more you get back. The more you help others succeed, the more successful you become. Your gifts aren't meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared. They're meant to multiply. The betrayal by his close friend was devastating, but it was also revealing. It revealed who Ravi really was when tested. It revealed his character when challenged. It revealed his heart when hurt. Instead of becoming bitter, he became better. Instead of seeking revenge, he sought understanding. Instead of closing his heart, he opened it wider. Betrayal is painful, but it's also purifying. It removes the people who don't belong in your future and makes room for those who do. "Sir, I was about to give up on life. Your video stopped me. Thank you." These words saved 2 lives that night, the person who wrote them, and Ravi himself. In that moment, Ravi understood his true calling. He wasn't just building a business. He wasn't just creating content. He was saving lives. He was giving hope. he was being the light that someone else desperately needed. Your purpose isn't always about you. Sometimes it's about being the answer to someone else's prayer. Ravi stopped seeing obstacles as problems and started seeing them as opportunities. Copyright strikes became chances to improve his content. Power cuts became opportunities to plan better. Illnesses became reminders to take care of his health. This shift in perspective changed everything. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Every challenge contains within it the seeds of opportunity. Every setback contains within it the setup for a comeback. Perfectionism had paralyzed Ravi for too long. He realized that done is better than perfect. Progress is better than perfection. His first videos weren't perfect. His first courses weren't flawless. His first attempts weren't amazing, but they were real. They were authentic. They were his. And that's all that mattered. Perfectionism is just fear wearing a fancy outfit. Excellence is about getting better, not being perfect. When Ravi started responding to hate comments with kindness, something beautiful happened. The haters either disappeared or became supporters. The critics either left or became fans. The negativity either vanished or transformed into positivity. Kindness is not weakness. Kindness is strength. Kindness is power. Kindness is revolutionary. When you respond to hate with love, you don't just change the conversation, you change the world. 1.2 million views in a week, 50K subscribers, brand partnerships. But Ravi didn't let success change him. He let it amplify who he already was. He stayed in the same one-room flat. He kept the same morning routine. He maintained the same values. Success is not about changing who you are. Success is about becoming more of who you already are. True success is when you can handle both failure and achievement with equal grace. Creating a scholarship fund for 100 students wasn't just generous, it was strategic. Ravi understood that true wealth isn't measured by what you accumulate, it's measured by what you contribute. He was creating a legacy, he was building a movement, he was changing lives on a scale he never imagined possible. When you lift others up, you automatically rise. When you help others succeed, success becomes inevitable for you too. Even after achieving success, Ravi maintained his 4 a.m. routine. Because he understood that success isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's not something you achieve once, it's something you choose every single day. The habits that got you there are the same habits that will keep you there. Success is not about reaching the top. Success is about staying at the top by continuing to do what got you there. 200,000 students impacted, lives changed, dreams realized, futures transformed. Ravi's story became their story, his breakthrough became their breakthrough, his success became their possibility. This is the true measure of a life well lived. Not what you achieve for yourself, but what you make possible for others. Your success is not just about you, it's about everyone whose life you touch along the way. His mother recovered, his sister pursued her MBA. The family that once doubted him now celebrated him, but more importantly, they learned from him. They learned that dreams are not fantasies. They learned that persistence pays off. Ravi didn't just transform his own life, he transformed his family's legacy. Sometimes you have to be the one who breaks the cycle. Sometimes you have to be the one who changes the story. Success didn't make Ravi complacent, it made him more committed. He still creates, he still mentors, he still grows. Because he understands that the moment you stop growing, you start dying. The moment you stop learning, you start losing. Success is not a final destination. It's a continuous journey of becoming better than you were yesterday. Ravi's story is not unique because of what happened to him. It's unique because of how he responded. We all face challenges. The difference is in our response. The difference is in our resilience. The difference is in our refusal to give up. Your circumstances don't determine your destiny. Your choices do. So here's my question for you. What if you never gave up? What if you took that dream that's been sitting in the corner of your heart and gave it one more chance? What if you stopped waiting for permission and started taking action? What if you stopped looking for the perfect moment? Your future self is counting on the decision you make today. Don't let them down. The world needs what you have to offer. Don't deprive us of your gifts. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Your breakthrough is waiting. What if you never gave up? There's only one way to find out. Start today. Start now. Start with one more step, because tomorrow might be the day your life changes